So dear students, now this part that you are seeing here, which is numbered here, okay, from left to right here, number is 22, 23, 24, 25. We have already seen that it is a part of a topo sheet. Okay, please remember G43S7. This is a huge topo sheet, and this section that you see here from 22 to 25 and from 8 to 12 is itself the part of this huge topo sheet. Okay, we have seen, dear students, that this 22, 23 and all these numbers are eastings and these numbers are northings. So this G43S7 is further made up of many eastings and many northings. Okay, as like this. So this is a part of a topo sheet like this. You can see here 22 to 28, then from 6 to 12. So will there be a number before this 6? Yes, it will be there in a lower part of the topo sheet. Will there be number on left side of this 21? Yes, it will be there. So what will be the number? So this is 22. So when I go west side, it will be 21. Then we will have 20, and then we will have 19, and so on. Similarly, the number will go on increasing upward. So please remember, the part that you are seeing of a topo sheet is only a part of huge topo sheet which we called by the name G43S7. Similarly, we can take G43S10, and these topo sheets themselves are further divided into many eastings and many northings. Okay, so here we are seeing just a extract of a topo sheet of G43S7 or G43S10. Okay, dear students, now as we have already seen previously, this is now I have drawn for you. You can see the eastings number 17, 18, 19, 20. What will be this number? You are right, it will be 21. And what will be this number? Here is 17. So what will be this number here? You are right, this will be 16. Similarly, horizontally, we have given the numbers here, dear students, 42 and up to 44. So this line will be 47. When we draw further up horizontally, it will be 48. When we go down here, we will have the number 41 over there. Okay, so this is how we get the eastings and northings. You must have noticed here that the number of the easting increases as we go eastward, and number of the northing increases northward. Okay, so as we move upward, the number increases. As we move eastward, the number increases. Now, please now understand one very important thing. What is the purpose of showing eastings and northings? Dear students, we have already seen that latitudes and longitudes are drawn in order to locate the places. Similarly, on a topo sheet, these eastings and northings are written in order to locate a particular section. For example, now here we have written A. Now, if somebody asks us, what is the location of A? So please remember, we will write down now which number is to the left side of immediate A. So the number here is 17. So I will write down 17. Which number is immediately below this A? So here number is 45. So that means A is present in a grid. I repeat, A is present here. So dear student, the number to its immediate left is 17, and a number which is immediately below this A is 45. So A is present in a grid square, this grid square whose number is 1745. Okay. Similarly, if the question is asked, in which grid square number this alphabet B is present, so again you will see on your left side, I find this left side number is corresponding with number 19. So I will write here 19, and which number is present immediately below this B. So I see here the number is 43. So B is present in a grid square 1943. If I write here C, can you identify in which grid square it's C? You are right. The number which is to your left is 19. Number which is immediately to the south of C is 46. So 1946 is the grid square number of C. If I write here D, the D is present on my left side here. The number is 47. Below this D, which number is present here of the northing? So number is, this D here is 17. So this number will be 16. So D is present in 1616, and a number which is immediately below is 43. So this D is present in a grid square 1643. If I write here E, E is present on left side 17, and below this is 46. So 1746. So dear students, in this way we understand that eastings and northings are given in order to locate the places in topography map. Okay, so now please look here carefully. I have drawn few symbols over here. The first symbol is a symbol of a hospital. It's a circle, red color circle, and in that one red color cross is there. It's a symbol of hospital. Below this is a symbol of a whale which is unlined. That means a whale which does not have a wall around it. The next one is called as perennial lined whale. That means the whale which has got a protective wall around it. And the last one is another hospital, but it is veterinary hospital. Okay. Now these hospitals and these whales are shown here in some grid squares. And now we will be locating them. We will be identifying in which grid squares they are. So now look at this hospital. Okay, this is the symbol of a hospital, dear students. And in which grid square it is present? So we have to first see on the left side. Now what number is here on the left side? Okay, we have to look at this listing number. So 26 is here, so no number here. That means it is 25. So this hospital is in 25. And below this hospital, horizontally, which number is present? 56. So hospital is present in 2556. Similarly, this unlined whale here is present in 26. The number here on the left side is 26, and number immediately below this is 55. So it is present in 2655. I hope you will be able to identify now where is this whale. You are correct. It is 28 is written on the left side, and immediately below is 54. It is the number 2854. And similarly, this finally we have 2952. So dear students, in this way we are able to identify the location of the places. Please remember, we have to look at these eastings and northings number in order to locate them. I repeat, we have to look at the number of eastings and we have to look at the number of northings in order to locate the places. Okay, so here is an error. This is present in 28, and below that this number is 52, 53, 54. So number is 54. Okay, here the number has to be 54. So 28, 54 will be the grid number for this perennial lined whale. Okay, now please remember, sometimes we have to study the definitions. Now, if the question is asked, what are the eastings? So we have seen these eastings are red color line. They are vertically present. So the definition of the eastings will be, these are the red color vertical lines drawn on topography map, and their number increase from left to right. Similarly, what are northings? So northings are the horizontal lines drawn on topography map whose number increases from bottom to top. Then what is a grid square? So a grid square here is a square that is formed because of intersection of eastings and northings. Okay, it is formed due to the intersection of eastings and northings. Now, a very important topic is scale of map. Now, dear students, suppose I ask you that here is a city called Mumbai, and here is one city called P. XYZ, some city is there, and how much is the distance between these two places? Okay, how much is the distance? Now that means the distance present on map, and how much is the distance present on ground. So finding that one will become very easy. If now finding on a map will become very easy, you simply take the scale and put between M and P, and you will find the distance. Suppose this distance here is let us say 2 centimeter on map. Okay, so will the places be exactly 2 centimeter there on ground? Of course not. So suppose if on a map it is written that 1 centimeter is equal to 100 kilometer, so then we will say, acha, that means on this map of India, if 1 centimeter is equal to 100 kilometer, but on map I am finding here, suppose distance is 2 centimeter. So how much will be the distance between these two places? So if 1 centimeter is 100, then 2 centimeter will be equal to 200. So this is just an example that a scale of a map will be able to help us to find the distance on map as well as corresponding distance on ground. So what is then scale? So scale is giving us the idea of the distance on map and corresponding distance on ground. So it is a ratio. So a scale of a map is a ratio between the map distance and the ground distance. How much is the distance on map and how much is the distance on ground? It gives us a ratio. As I just now told you, if here it is written 1 centimeter is equal to 100 kilometer. So if I have here two places, one is X and another is Y, and if the distance between X and Y is 5 centimeter, so how much will be the distance on ground? So then we will write down that on map 1 centimeter is equal to 100 kilometer. Therefore, on ground between X and Y, the map distance is 5 centimeter. Therefore, on ground, the distance will be 500 kilometer, because on map 1 centimeter is 100 kilometer. So 5 centimeter will be 500 kilometer. So here 1 centimeter is map distance, 100 kilometer is ground distance. Similarly, on map, 5 centimeter is the map distance, whereas 500 kilometer will be the ground distance. Okay, so scale is a ratio between the map distance and the ground distance. Now, dear students, this map is actually of three types. On a topography map, we always find the map scale is given and it is of three different types, and we will see why they are giving three types of scales. Okay, by before that, you look here, you will find something written 1:50,000. Then here you will find 2 centimeter to 1 kilometer is written, and here you will find something drawn below here, that 100 0 to 1 some distance is there, 1 to 2 here some distance is there. So in this way we find that there are three types of scales. Okay, now what are these three types of scales, dear students? Please pay attention carefully. The first scale is called as verbal scale. Now please see here, 2 centimeter to 1 kilometer, which means they are saying that 2 centimeter on map is equal to 1 kilometer on ground. Okay, this is a scale given on topography map. Please remember, previously we saw the scale was given on map of India. A topography map is a smaller map, and on a smaller map the scale is given differently, where 2 centimeter is given to 1 kilometer. Then we find here 1:50,000 is written. We call it by the name representative fraction, which means that 1 unit on topography map is equal to 50,000 units on ground. Or we can simply say that 1 centimeter on topography map will be equal to 50,000 centimeters on ground. Similarly, here a distance is shown, dear students, between 1 and 2. Here is a kilometer. So if I keep my scale, actual scale here, and whatever distance I find using my scale, suppose that distance between the 2 points here is 2 centimeter. So I find here is 1 to 2. That means this distance is 1 kilometer. This third scale is called as graphical scale, or it is called as linear scale. So we have three different scales given on topography map. Now let us see how do we use these scales. Okay, dear students, now here you are seeing an extract of a map. Now let us say I select this place. Okay, its name is Santarwada, the name is given over here, and I select this another place and its name is given Rampura. And if the question is asked, how much is the distance between these two places? Okay, so how will you find the direct distance between these two places? Now, dear students, we have just now seen some time back that 2 centimeter here is equal to 1 kilometer. So what we will do, we will take the middle point of this town. I repeat, we have to take the middle point of this town Santarwada, and we will take the middle point of this town Rampura, and we will keep our scale directly between these two places. We'll put a scale, actual scale, our ruler that we find in our compass box, we will place between these two places. Okay, and then we will check how much is the distance between these two places using our scale. Now, dear students, suppose this distance we find is 7 centimeter. Suppose I say this distance is found to be 7 centimeter. Now we know the scale of the map is 2 centimeter to 1 kilometer. So 2 centimeter to 1 kilometer is a scale. Now between this Santarwada and this Rampura town, the map distance is 7 centimeter. So how much will be the distance on ground? So 2 centimeter to 1. Therefore 7 centimeter is equal to 7 divided by 2. I will get the distance 3.5 kilometer. That means using this scale, dear students, we are able to calculate the distance between Santarwada and Rampura. So on ground, the distance will be 3.5 kilometer. So a verbal scale in this way give us a direct statement. It tells us directly that given distance on a map is 2 centimeter and it is directly equal to 1 kilometer. So this is already written that 2 centimeter is equal to 1 kilometer. But now, dear students, let us say I go to a country where it is written 1 centimeter is equal to 1 mile. And if I do not know how much is 1 mile, now we know what is 1 kilometer, but in that country, suppose it is written 1 centimeter to 1 kilometer, or it might be written over there that 1 centimeter to 1000 yard. Now then we will be confused because we may not know how much is 1 yard, we may not know how much is 1 mile. Then this scale will become meaningless to us. That means we are knowing that it is written that 1 centimeter to 1 mile. But if I don't know what is 1 mile, or if it is written that 1 centimeter equal to 100 yard, and I don't know what is yard, then the scale will be of no use to me. I will not understand the meaning only. Therefore, we have to use another scale. Suppose it is written 1 is to 10. So I will get an idea that here 1 unit, that 1 unit may be 1 centimeter. So I will at least get one idea that 1 centimeter on map is equal to 10 centimeter on ground, or that 1 unit can be 1 meter. It means 1 meter on map is equal to 10 meter on ground. So dear students, if it is written here 1 is to 50,000, now the meaning of this is what? That 1 centimeter on ground, 1 centimeter on map is equal to 50,000 centimeter on ground. So 1 is to 50,000. It means 1 unit or 1 centimeter on map is equal to 50,000 centimeter on ground. So dear students, now we get an idea. Even if I do not know the unit which is given over there, if it is written there 1 is to 100 yard, now that yard is not known to me, but if it is written 1 is to 100, so I will at least understand that 1 centimeter or 1 unit on map is equal to 100 same units on ground. Or in other words, compared to map, 1 is to 10 if it is written, then compared to the map distance on ground, 10 times more. Or if the scale says 1 is to 50,000, that means 1 unit on map. On map, I will have to take the same unit 50,000 times on ground. So this kind of scale is called as representative fraction, and in a topography map, dear students, we find that representative fraction to be 1 is to 50,000. Dear students, in topography map, the representative fraction value is 1 is to 50,000 always for Indian topography map that are used for ICSE council examination, the value of the representative fraction will be always 1 is to 50,000, which means 1 unit on map is equal to 50,000 on ground. Now, we can very easily convert this into a simpler scale. How can we do that? Example. Now, please see this example carefully. 1 is to 50,000. Suppose I double this value 1 and I make it 2. So the 50,000 will become 1 lakh. Because I have doubled this value, I have doubled this value also. That means now suppose this 2 is a centimeter. So 2 centimeter becomes 1 lakh centimeter. Now, if I want to convert this 1 lakh into meter, so I will divide this 1 lakh by 100. So this 0 will get cut, this 0 will get cut. I get, dear students, 1000 meter. So 2 centimeter is now equal to 1000 meter, and 1000 meter we know is equal to 1 kilometer. So ultimately 2 centimeter is equal to 1 kilometer. It means we can very easily convert a representative fraction. RF scale can be easily converted into known verbal scale that we have just done here, which we found that 2 centimeter is equal to 1000 meter, and this 1000 meter is nothing but 1 kilometer. So ultimately 2 centimeter is equal to 1 kilometer. Okay, and finally RF scale, dear students. After RF scale, now we have graphical scale. Now please see here, if I put my scale on 0, I stretch my scale till 1. Using my scale, if I find that 0 to 1 on scale, the distance is 2 centimeter. Okay, it will be exactly 2 centimeter. This 1 is what? It is written here, kilometer. So 0 to 1, so 2 centimeter becomes 1 kilometer. So similarly 1 to 2 will become 1 kilometer. Okay, that means from 0 to 2 it will be 2 kilometer. This scale is called as graphical scale or linear scale. And please remember, what is the use of this scale, dear students? In case our map gets enlarged, suppose it gets enlarged, so this scale also gets enlarged in a same ratio. Or if the map gets reduced, then the scale will also get reduced in a same ratio. So therefore the distances cannot go wrong. Please remember, what is the use of this scale, dear student? In case this scale gets enlarged when we are photocopying the map, in case the map gets enlarged, the scale will also get enlarged. So if the scale gets enlarged, it means it will get enlarged in a same ratio, and because of which the ground distance and the map distance, which we will calculate using graphical scale, will not change. It will not change. Okay, so please understand, if I have a topography map, it is written on a map 2 centimeter equal to 1 kilometer. While photocopying, if we enlarge the map, that means now between two towns the distance will also increase. Okay, and now the map says 2 centimeter equal to 1 kilometer, but because we during photocopying we are enlarging the map, therefore the distance between the two towns will also be more. How that can be? Yes or no? The, the, the ground distance between the two towns should remain same. Now, if we have a graphical scale now, which is showing the distance between these two places. Okay. Now, during photocopying, suppose this one gets enlarged, then the value will also get enlarged. The value, which value? When the map is getting enlarged, so the scale is also getting enlarged, and then this distance between the two places is also increasing in a same ratio. Therefore, our measurements will not go wrong. Okay, this is a very important advantage of graphical scale. Okay, now next important point, dear student, is to calculate area. So, dear students, you will have to be very careful when the question related to finding the area is asked. Please remember the distance is found on map in a unit called centimeter. But when we find it on ground, the distance is found in kilometer. Similarly, when we find the area of the region in board examination is always to be found not on map but on ground, and therefore the unit square kilometer writing is very important for finding the distance on ground as well as for finding the area on ground. Okay, it will be, distance will be kilometer and the area to be found in square kilometer on ground. Okay, now after studying the area, dear students, now again please again look at few important colors that are used in topography map. We have seen in the beginning few of the colors, but we'll again look at them. Here you will find blue color. The blue color in topography map always stand for water. It always stand for water. It shows the dam, it shows river, it shows water channel, it shows the whales. Okay, so blue color in a topography map is always stand for water. Then you see here lot of green color in a topography map, dear student. Green color means a forest, and whenever you see a green color, it also indicate which occupation will be carried out over there. So when there is a forest, the occupation will be forestry. Forestry means going in a forest, collecting wood, gum, honey, and other forest products. Other occupation in a forest will be animal rearing. Okay, so we can predict about the occupation of the place by looking at the color in a topography map. Then, dear students, we see yellow color here in a map. Okay, and yellow color always stand for agriculture. When you see white color, now this white color is seen nearby yellow color in northern part of the map. Here, dear students, so when it will be shown, it is always standing for barren land, uncultivable land. But if this white color is shown in a form of a oval patch, now you see here an oval patch. Okay, seen now please understand this very important, dear student. If here is a, okay, if here is a river, and in this river you are finding a blue color line, as it is seen here, this blue color line, it is a water channel, and this blue color line is continued, and you see here a white color patch. This white color patch is seen inside the river. When it is white color patch inside a river, then it is a river island, or it might show a very huge stone present in a river. Okay, so it is river island or a huge rock in the river. White patch inside the river is river island or a huge rock. But if the white color is outside the river somewhere in a map, it stands for barren land. Okay, then we have already seen how to find how to calculate the area. Okay, for example, between this 22 to 25, the distance is 3 kilometer. Between 9 to 12, the distance is 3 kilometer. So that means if we have to calculate here the area, so 3 kilometer is a length, 3 kilometer is the breadth. So 3 multiplied by 3 will give you 9 square kilometer as the area of the region which is enclosed by the given eastings and given northings. Okay, then dear students, look at this picture very carefully. Okay, here you see yellow color. Okay, here you see green color. Then here you see something shown with double line and the saffron color. Then you find here some patches reddish in color. We have seen in the beginning that when you see the yellow color, it's agriculture, green means forest. Now this is a road. Now here this Mahudi Moti, the name that is given here is a village. Okay, now this is a map. How such a region will be seen on ground in reality? Now look here. You can say this is that village over here. Near this village, you see the forest over there. Then you saw a road going over there. So that is that road which is shown over here. It means, dear student, here this is that village Mahudi Moti. In front of the village there is a road. Near this village there is a forest, and near this town lot of agriculture is done. In reality, how will it appear on ground? In reality, it will be seen like this, that here is the village called Mahudi Moti. Near this village there is a road going. Near this village a forest is seen, and near this village here agriculture is being done. Means when you see a map and how the same area is seen on ground. Okay, so we understand that a feature which is present on ground in reality is shown on a topography map using those colors, using the symbols. Dear student, this is how a particular area is represented on map using the signs, symbols and colors as we just now saw. Dear students, like this there are so many symbols which are found in a topography map, so many of them. Okay, we will be studying many of them as per the scope of the syllabus. Okay, step by step. For example, if you see here it is written express highway. So what you have to do, express highway with a toll. So now the first symbol is shown here, express highway with a toll. So you will be going and seeing this. After that, what is given here, express highway with a toll with a bridge with a distance stone. Now express highway. Now the next say it is express highway with a bridge. So this is a bridge. Then it shows with a distance stone. So the same express highway, when you go here, you find a number written 20. That means on this express highway, the number, the see, when you are traveling from one place to another place, you might see it is written Mumbai 40 kilometer. After 1 kilometer, you find it is written Mumbai 39 kilometer. And how do we know that? We know that by looking at the stones which are placed on the side of the road, dear student. These stones are called as distance stone. Similarly, now if you want to find out what does this symbol mean, what do we have to do? Yes, you will be going to see the index here. The first one says here roads metalled. Roads is a metal. So the first road here, these are the metal road. according to importance. So the first road will be the most important, second will be comparatively less important, third one will be comparatively less important. So I can guess if this is the most important road, so it has to be the national highway. Then according to importance, the national highway will be the most important. Less than that will be the state highway. Less than that will be the district road. So according to the importance, the roads are shown over here. The most important, the less important, lesser important, and the least important. Similarly, dear student, you can look at the index given here, okay, and you can identify what is the name of various symbols. Okay, for example, again see here, second last one, towns or village. So how a town or village is shown? It is shown here with the reddish color symbol, town or a village. Next one says, so town or village, it is inhabited. That means people live over here. But when you see a cross like this, what does it mean? So the next one says deserted. That means if you find a cross over there, which means that town is deserted. That means people were living here once upon a time, but now people have left this place. So in this way, dear students, with the help of index, you are able to find out what is the meaning of that index on topography map. Okay, let us look at few more huts. What are the types of huts? Permanent hut, then temporary hut. So when I look at the red color squares which are completely shaded inside, that stands for permanent hut. The next one I see the symbol which is just an outline square, it is the temporary hut. So dear students, like this you will find there are so many symbols. You don't have to worry, we will be studying them individually. I will be showing you each and every symbol in an enlarged form. What I am showing you here is that in a topography map, dear students, you will always find this index, and what is the meaning of these symbols is already written over here. Okay, it is already written here, so you can find out their meanings. Okay, similarly, now let us look at some of them in greater detail. Okay, now please look here, dear student, you will find here yellow color. Okay, and you will find a red color line going in a topography map. What is this red color line stands for? It means it is a cart track. Now in a topography map, if you find a red color line which is a broken red line like this, as you are seeing here in a symbolic form, okay, this one, it stands for pack track. If you see it in a dotted form, it means a footpath. Okay, so what is pack track, what is cart track, what is footpath? I will be explaining everything with the help of signs and symbols and actual picture later on. Please remember, dear student, these symbols which are shown over here, I have enlarged them and I have put up here so that you can see them in a enlarged form, and you will also understand what is their meaning. So if there is a continuous red line like this in a topo map, it means it is a cart track. If it is a broken red line, it means it is a pack track. A pack track is formed by movement of animal on ground. If you find a dotted red line in a map, it stands for a footpath which is formed by feet movement of people. When people walk on the ground, dear students, okay, because of their walking, when a patch is formed, that is called as footpath. Then we saw the metal road are shown with a different color according to importance. Sometimes in a topography map, dear students, you will find the broken line, but it is a double broken line as it is seen here. Okay, double broken line. It stands for unmetalled road. It means the road is not completely made. It is under construction. We call it by the name Kacha road. This black color symbol you must have identified. It is a railway track, and near railway track, if it is written RS, that stands for railway station. This is that metal road, dear student, about which I was telling you some time back on express highway. And here a number is written 20. That means on this express highway, the number 20 is a distance stone. It is a kilometer stone, and it is indicating a particular place from this highway is 20 kilometer away. Then if you see only an outline in a red color as it is seen here, it stands for temporary hut. But if the red color square which is completely shaded inside, as you are seeing over here, it stands for permanent hut or permanent house. The more important term is permanent hut. Now dear students, when many huts are present together, you can see here one hut, two hut, three hut, and many huts are present together as shown here in a symbolical form. Then many huts are present together, that means it's a settlement. That means here people are living together. So it is a small town, it can be a village. Okay. Another symbol that is shown here, you must have guessed it, you must have understood it. It's a temple. So dear students, these symbols which are shown here, okay, as I told you, all of them which are in syllabus, I have explained in detail here first, and later on I will again show them with the help of real picture. Okay, how does this footpath exactly look, or how does this back track exactly look, that I will be explaining in detail. Let us look at few more symbols. A symbol of a post office, a red color box, over that a black color dome shape, that is post office. Then police station is shown here with a rectangle consisting of red color and blue color, that is police station. If you see a plus sign cross, okay, plus sign over here, plus sign, it is a dispensary, or it is also called as a primary health center. Hospital we have already seen, okay, it's a red color circle with a red color cross inside it, so it's a hospital. Veterinary hospital will be shown with blue color. Next symbol is a circuit house. Please remember, it was a place during the British time, dear students, where British people used to collect taxes. Rest house is a place where government officials can go and take rest when they are on duty. This rest house is also called as inspection bungalow if it is made for people of irrigation department. Okay, so then you see a black color circle shaded inside by another black color circle. Please understand, dear student, when you find such a structure here, okay, a black color circle enclosed by another black color circle, a black one enclosed by another black one, and here is written brick. So this is a place where bricks which are made and the bricks are baked. Okay, bricks are baked, we call it baked, means here the bricks are going to be made hard. Such a place is called as brick kiln, KILN, brick kiln. And if there is a black circle enclosed by another black circle and the word lime is written, that means here limestone is baked, and such a place is called as lime kiln. This previous one will be the brick kiln. Okay, then see the next symbol, a broken, double broken black line. We call it by the name fire line. You will find such a fire line in a forest, okay, where the trees will be purposely cut so that the forest fire does not spread from one area to another area. PWD stands for Public Work Department. They are involved in construction work of roads. This symbol is a symbol of an overhead tank, the actual tank that supplies water to the towns and villages. Okay, the black color symbols are generally showing the dry features, dear student, but here you find flat sand. It is shown with the brown color dots. Okay, and they are seen in a line. This is the symbol of flat sand, the sand which is sprayed. Okay, if you find this V-shaped structure on a map, again it is a sand, but it is a shifting sand dune. Sometimes near a whale, dear students, a whale is shown with a blue color dot, and outside, now this is a perennial lined whale, and outside this whale, if the word is written brackish as it is seen over here, it means that whale is having salty water. This is a symbol of a tube whale. Then here you will find another symbol shown with blue color. It's a blue color square here, which is completely shaded. This I'm talking about this blue color shade. It is called as diggy. That is termed as diggy. So blue square completely shaded inside. That is a diggy. Please remember, a diggy is a small tank. You can also call it a small talab. Then a veterinary hospital. You can see here a symbolically shown with blue color circle. Okay, here with blue color cross inside. The next one is aerodrome. The next symbol is a helipad. In topography map of Rajasthan and Gujarat part, dear student, which we have in syllabus, these symbols will not be seen in topographical maps. Then there are other symbols like RF. RF stands for reserve forest. And in this reserve forest, dear student, hunting and grazing are absolutely prohibited. PF stands for protected forest. Here people are allowed to go in a forest with special government permission. They can carry out forestry also, but for that they need government permission. Then this blue color star-like structure, if you see in a map, that stands for tourist place. We have already seen what is the meaning of a circuit house. Sometimes the word police chowki are straight away printed in a map. Okay, police chowki. Police chowki stands for police outpost. Okay, it's a smaller area. Dear student, is under a police station where policemen are deputed. Okay, I repeat, police chowki looks after a smaller area under the police station. Okay, and that smaller area is deputed under a policeman who will be responsible for law and order of that smaller region, and a police chowki is answerable to the police station. Okay, then power line, dear students, power line can be shown with two symbols, a black line and a black circle, again a black line and a black circle, black line and a black circle. This is electricity supply, and here you see the words are written main power line. If it is shown a black line with a outline circle, black line outline circle, then it is a smaller electricity supplying line, also called as unsurveyed electrical power line. Then sometimes you may find a symbol like a T. It stands for a telegraph office. Then a word is written here, causeway. Okay, that is a raised metalled road. As I said, we will be seeing all these symbols with actual picture in detail. The next symbol, dear student, you find the black color dots here. These black color dots, okay, inside the two black lines. So this is nothing but a river which is having no water in it. So it is a dry river bed, and inside this dry river bed, this black color dots indicate the sediment, which is basically the stone and the sand brought by the river. Then in the next symbol inside the river, you find the blue color line here. So this is Sipu Nadi, and this blue color line, dear student, that you are seeing inside is water which is flowing inside a river. And some time back we have already seen, if there is a white patch inside the river, that white patch stands for river island. Okay, we will be studying all these in detail. Tessel boundary, sheet rock, then some numbers are written. Okay, that also we will be seeing in a detail individually. Okay, as we go further in the topography lectures, then you will find some numbers BM 63. I will explain, dear students, all these symbols in detail. What is plateau, what is hillock, what is a conical hill, what is a saddle. These are the symbols. Okay, and as I said, we will be seeing all of them in detail step by step. Then we have few more symbols. Temporary hut, where it will be only a outline shown in red color. Permanent hut, then a temple. Okay, unlined well, lined well. These will be explained in detail. Okay, now sometimes in board examination, after we study thoroughly, they might ask us to identify this. Okay, I hope some of them you will be able to identify. If this is there, what it will be? You are correct. It's a church. What will be this? You are right. It's a temple. This symbol, next one, okay, is called Chhatri. This is a mosque. This is Idgah. This symbol I have already explained. Dispensary. This blue color star is a tourist place. Okay. Sometimes you might find the word written CG, that is camping ground. Then you find some broken black color lines, that is broken ground. A green color patch in a map is a forest. And when you see the number written here, a black color dot and a black color number, it is spot height. And when you see a blue color dot here, we have seen it is perennial lined well, a well that is having a wall around it. It's a perennial lined well. Okay, dear students. So you can see these symbols as I was explaining to you. Okay, Idgah and all of them. So dear students, you do not have to worry. As I said, I will be explaining all of them step by step.